So I am here with the team at PiP Automation. Hold on, Partners in Packaging. Duncan, what's happening?
We're just cleaning our act up, making it a cleaner. We're rebranding as PiP Automation. Partners in Packaging was always a bit of a mouthful, and we were accused of sounding like consultants. Well, we're not. We're the leading British manufacturer of trading esters. So we thought we'd go for a new, clean, fresh image.
I love it. I think it looks great, and I think it sounds brilliant as well. So PiP Automation, we are here. I'm joined by Duncan, the director of PiP Automation. He's going to talk us through, well, what they're up to, why they're down here at PPMA. How's it all going?
It's been great, actually. We had a day yesterday where we saw a few new customers and lots of existing customers. And today we've had a day where we've seen a few existing customers and lots of new customers. We've got some good inquiries today. Overall, I'd say so far it's been an excellent show.
Nice, and keep it all consistent so you can deal with existing customers one day, new clients next.
Absolutely.
Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
Mix them up, do we?
Amazing. So what are you showcasing here today?
We are the UK's biggest manufacturer of trading esters, card feeders and lidding systems, press fit lidding systems. So we've got two different machines here this week where we have an A Series 4 trading ester, which is picking and placing 4 trays at a time. These specific trays are pharmaceutical. And then we have an A Series 1, which is for picking and placing cake boards onto a production line. And there's just two examples, two very varied examples. We also have two different card feeders, one feeding flat cards and one feeding U cards, which is another big market for us.
And it's really interesting, like you say, actually, the variety of businesses that you can help is pretty varied, it's pretty wide.
It is. Most of our customers are food customers, but yeah, we work in everything from cakes, ready meals, pies, all nice edible things.
Do you ever get any samples?
Plenty of the time.
Yeah. Good.
I never touch them at all. Never.
I do want to take a moment to talk about the cake one over here, because this is not something I think I've seen before here at PPMA. Anyone doing sort of the cake side of things when it comes to the trays?
The beauty of this is it automates a system which is traditionally done by hand. Normally in cake factories you would have somebody standing next to the line, hand placing boards, somebody else putting adhesive onto the board, and then a third person picking and placing the cakes coming down the belt onto the board. So what we've done is we've kind of eliminated the two people with the first process by having an automated machine which picks and places the board onto the conveyor. So we have a sensor which detects the cake coming down. We then pick and place the board onto the belt just ahead of the cake, and there's then a food glue dosing system that puts a line of adhesive onto the board, and then the final operation is still done by an operator, but it could equally be done by a robot.
Yeah, and it's all about efficiency these days, isn't it? It really is. We're hearing that word, and automation, and just trying to make sure that actually we can, if the sync can be done by one person rather than 3, take that talent, put them elsewhere, and use this technology.
I think you've possibly been told this by many people, but with the increase in national insurance contributions and rise in minimum wage, it's made selling very quick wins much easier. Because if you're running 2 or 3 shifts, the return on investment with a piece of equipment like this would be as little as 6 months. So it's a very easy win. So yeah, we've doubled our turnover this year from last year. We're dealing with some very major groups. One of our customers' wage bill went up by £3 million, and the project department was given an extra £1 million to get rid of the £3 million rise in wages, and they've invested in trading esters.
Wow, okay.
Somebody standing on the end of the line, just placing trays into a conveyor.
It's amazing when you start to learn about how all this works. So I guess for you and the team being here at PPMA, in the heart of it, must be lots of your customers around.
There are. You find that many of the major groups come to the show. Equally, you get quite a few owner-operated managing directors, small companies coming here and talking to us to see what they can do to help automate and grow their business. without adding additional labour. And as I say, we go from small, simple card feeders to the A series and the sister range. We produce in 5 different widths. So depending on how fast you want to go, how big your trays are, how small your trays are, and what you're placing into, you can work alongside the machine, across the end of the machine. We do servo versions, which are very popular now because they use less air, which is another mission that many companies are on, to reduce the use of compressed air, which is very expensive. And we enable them to do that using servo-driven machines.
Fantastic. So really, I mean, you are providing a solution to many, many problems at the moment.
We are, yes. We are, and it's a very, very interesting job that I have because, as I say, because of the many different types of factories that I go into, from meat factories to cake factories to pie factories to ready meal factories, and we can help them automate all of them.
Brilliant. Duncan, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today, and I hope your next year is as, if not more successful than your last 12 months.
I would hope that we can double next year what we've done this year again. So
We're going to come back this time next year and find out.
I look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.